Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. There's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Votto is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
So striding in, Eugenio Suarez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit sharply toward the right side. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with two away on a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter,
Jeannette.
this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeannette, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger reverse. Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox,
Here comes the first
the left
pitch.
fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He took home the American League batting title last season. He went from corner to corner. He used the whole field, and he's so difficult to defend. When you win a batting title, you're doing something very special.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fly ball right down the line in left. Winker over to his right, and he hauls it down in the corner.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Gray gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting.
He's got it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touche, sir. So here's Matt Kemp now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And how lucky is this pitching staff looking at this defensive alignment? 2 Gold Glovers in the outfield. In a day and age where everybody's trying to hit the ball in the air, look for everything to get caught today.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied down the left field line. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now for the Reds, Scott Schebler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side rip. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Brock Holt now. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. Just a 1 for 12 career line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing the hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Now the runner breaks for the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, forget about this one. Ba-ba-booey. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
At this level, well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Fielded by Jeannette. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And the runner's coming home. Line drive to center field. Schebler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We've played 2. Boston leads it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Peraza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
So it's back to the top of the order now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. And that's dead center for strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Betts has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Line towards center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network. In is Joey Votto now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. That misses 1-2.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe at 4.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
The 0-1 delivery. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he'll snap one over to first, and he's back in standing. Votto leads off first with 1 away. Check the swing there and pops this one up. Sale will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Cincinnati.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Brock Holt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Second baseman, Brock Holt.
Line toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants
now
up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Junior.
First pitch of the at-bat, and there he goes towards second. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. He's running again. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up. Bradley runs high in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Left fielder.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Runners on the move for second. Fly ball out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. A fly out and a single for him so far. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 66. Yasiel.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Standing in,
now
Scott Schebler. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. Ready now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Moreland.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hit toward the right side. Oh, and he misses it.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Martinez stands at first with one out. He's on the move again from first. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he's off for second. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart, will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Here's another 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 33.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay. You want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Amir Garrett enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Reds.
Digging in and looking for more, Brock Holt. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting. The pitcher.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is
Now
really
batting,
smoke,
left
gets all the way to the wall, zero. But he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get
Now
the
batting,
extra base here.
the right fielder, Mookie.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic. And
loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And it's off the green monster. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Man, you can't hit it
Now
any
batting,
better than that and
first
keep it in the
baseman,
park. As we take a
Smith.
look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
In now, Mitch Moreland. Runners on his way to third. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being
next
taught
for the
high
Red
velocity, go get ahead,
The
strike one.
designated hitter,
Boy, that didn't work in that
JD.
situation.
yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches,
Martinez.
Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. Moreland rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as the lead swells to 7-0.
Great piece of hitting here.
Now
Man on
batting,
first, and they're playing him
the
to pull,
shortstop,
but he crosses them up
Devers.
and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Takes this the other way to right. All coming on quickly here as he makes the dive. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
This is in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Scooter Jeannette. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Reds are down in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Your attention, please.
Good stuff, Heidi.
Now
Thanks. Matt Whistler enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Whistler.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat.
Leading
Past
off
battles
for
with
the
Matt
Red
Whistler.
Sox.
He's a
The third
.333
baseman,
hitter.
Rafael.
First delivery to him on the way. Puig is there, one away.
Now batting.
One man
The
is out in the Red
baseman.
Sox seventh,
Brock.
and that'll bring up the versatile
Holt.
utility man, Brock Holt. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now
Into the
batting.
box,
Center
Jackie
fielder,
Bradley Jr.
Jackie
Hot
Bradley.
shot down the line.
Jr.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was some great situational hitting there after
bat.
surveying the field to see
catcher.
what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. He swings and lines it to left. Winker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Andrew Benintendi, a two-run shot as this lead got even wider.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Michael Lorenzen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
The batter.
Stepping in
The
now,
right
Mookie
fielder.
Betts.
Mookie.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. Betts is going to turn for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Sometimes when a reliever
The
comes in the
first
game, he
baseman.
wants to get that first
Mitch.
strike so bad that he
Oh,
serves
man.
one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
In now, Mitch Moreland. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Here it is. There goes the runner in the air out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Reds nothing. In now is Yasiel Puig. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High chopper to third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 down.
Next for Cincinnati.
1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. So 1 away here in the Reds half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Ready once again, Jose Peraza. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A ball and a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The throw into second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Schebler. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in, Brock Holt. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tucker Barnhart starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Jesse Winker. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Now digging in to try it again, Joey Votto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Number 7.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Boston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.